What's going on, YouTube? Anthony's Auto Detailing here, and this is finally the update video for the Extractor. It's been a while. We've been crazy busy um, taking care of our regular customers and our fleet service that we do out here. Um, I'll get right to it. The Extractor worked. We used it twice since we did the video. Two or three times since we did the video. And it it worked. It was phenomenal. I got a video. I'll put a little piece of some of the video that we did of a vehicle that we used it on. It's kind of hard to get um, footage when you're on site with the customer, because a lot of times the customer wants to be outside. They want to talk to you, so it's kind of hard to shoot videos. A lot of them don't want to. They don't want to kind of people to see the mess that's in their car. So it was kind of hard to shoot footage. So I kind of sneak it in whenever I can. But I included the video, and you can kind of see how everything is working. It was phenomenal. Um, it did. It far exceeded my expectations. Um, the customer was happy. It was fast. It was quick. The seats dried while we were on site. Didn't take long at all. Um, the only issue that we ran into was the existing hose that we were using. Um, it failed. The hose failed. Um, I'll show you here, and I'll show you here what I'm talking about. Yeah. So this is the hose. One broken section here, and another broken section here, and it actually broke on this end the first time that it broke. It broke right here, but luckily I was able to take the broken piece off, screw my adapter back on, and it worked fine, so that wasn't a big deal. But these two sections right here was where everything kind of went crazy. It didn't break on site. It actually broke while it was in the garage. I was out here doing some stuff, and it just slipped off the hook. It fell off the hook that it was on. And when I went over there and I looked at it, this is what I found. So this garbage, no bueno. I'll show you what I ended up having to do. Give me one sec. So this is what I ended up going with. You can see here, it's the rigid. It's the rigid hose, 1 7/8 by 10 feet, pro grade, 2.5 inch diameter, accepts a 1 7/8 diameter accessories. So picked this up and ended up with this. So this is kind of where I wanted to be initially, but I couldn't find the right adapter. But lo and behold, the adapter that fit on the red hose, obviously because the red hose was a 2.5 inch, fit on this hose. I had no idea that rigid carried a 2.5. That was my bad for not doing my research. But the 2.5 inch adapter that I already had fit this hose, and I ordered one just to be on the safe side. And this one fits on there as well, just a little bit shorter, and actually fits a little bit tighter right in here because it's a little bit shorter. Fits a little bit snug, but they both work. They both fit. But this is what I wanted originally: the rigid hose with the rigid vacuum. And like I said, you'll see in the video where even with the hose that failed, it still worked. It was phenomenal. The customer was happy. I was happy. Um, and it's for the like I was saying in the original video, for the price. I mean, the original hose that we were using failed, and I went and I picked this up. I think it was for 45 bucks for the hose. So in a pinch, if I was on site and it failed, I could go to Home Depot, pick up a hose. Now that I know, pick up a hose and I could replace it. Now this hose right here, um, I got a lot of confidence in because we have three rigid vacuums. The one we use for the extractor, our normal vacuum that we use for our details, and the one that we have on site for our fleet, all have these hoses and no issues. And the one out there at the fleet takes a beating. It 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 has 7 buses that it has to contend with, six sprinters and 9 SUVs, and no issues with it. So I have a lot of confidence in this hose. It feels a lot more sturdy than the original one there that we used. So I feel a lot better about this one. We'll put it to the test here um, on maybe the next detail that we do, or I might try it out on my car. But I plugged it in, I turned it on. The suction is fine. It feels actually a little better than the red one does. Maybe just be me, but it's for what we needed to do for our customers. They're not really looking for we try to give perfection. We set an expectation, especially when it comes to stains and extracting, not knowing how long the stains have been in the seat or in the rug. It's hard to say, oh yeah, it's going to be 100% perfect once we're done. So we just kind of set the expectation, and we try our hardest to get it as clean as we possibly can. And you'll see from the video, it turned out amazing. We tried it. I didn't get the footage of the floor mats. We did it on the floor mats. Pressure washed them, scrubbed them, and extracted the water out of them with the hose, and the rugs were phenomenal. Everything worked out great. So, like I said, in a pinch, I did my research and was able to find out that Rigid carried this hose. Like I said, I had no idea. If I had known previous to buying that hose, I would have originally gotten this one anyway. But you live and you learn. And I have a extra adapter in case for whatever reason this one fails. Hooking the hose up, the hose that fits on the end here, hooking that up to the spigot. It doesn't offer us hot water, and transporting hot water, from here to the customer, I could try it, see how it works out. But the chemicals that we use kind of picks up the slack, from not having hot water. We use the Koch Chemi. Give me a second, I'll show you what it is. We use the Koch Chemi, the Polestar. This stuff, amazing. A little goes a very long way. You don't have to spray a lot. You don't have to saturate. It foams like crazy, and it removes stains. We use it on the vehicle in the video, and you do not have to spray a lot. A couple squirts, hit it with the brush, and if anything still remains after that, then we could throw Folex, and Folex will get it done. If worst case scenario, and we go with Super Clean, diluted down, obviously, and we try that to see if we can get it out. There are a couple other chemicals that I want to try. I'm gonna look at ordering, just to see if we can step it up a little bit and pull out some more of the difficult stains. But to this day, even when we were using the Bissell, between the Folex, the Koch Chemi, and the Super Clean, and the chemical guys Lightning Fast, forgot about that. between those four, we've done pretty well. Customers have been happy and can't complain. So like I said, the hose works out phenomenal. It fits phenomenal rather. I'm happy that we have the rigid to go with the rigid vacuum because I'm an OEM guy. If I could keep brands together as much as I can, I prefer. Because working on cars is something else that I do. You want to go with OEM parts because aftermarket parts fit if you can afford them. Aftermarket parts work, but the lifespan is just you're kind of iffy. Which the lifespan of OEM parts, you don't really have an idea how long those will last as well, but kind of makes you a little bit more comfortable, me anyway, to go with OEM parts as much as possible. But that's off topic. Yeah, so with the hose, we have the fittings now. We have the vacuum now, which I'm happy. I have no complaints other than the hose, but it is what it is. Not you buy it, you try it, it fails, and you do your research, pick up another one, pick up something better. You live and you learn. That's how we get better. Especially when you DIY, you go out, you try it, it doesn't work. You figure it out and you keep moving forward. I do want to say thank you to everybody that commented on the last video, that viewed the video. It was my first video on YouTube ever. It got like 8,000 views. I was blown away by that. And I want to keep putting the content out. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, we're on Instagram, but the videos that I like to do, especially when we do our details, we're detailing a car for 4 hours, and sometimes 5, sometimes 6, depending on how bad it is. And then chopping the videos up to try to put them on Facebook or on Instagram or on TikTok is just, you kind of lose sight of what it was we were doing. So I'm gonna try to post more on YouTube the details that we do. Be a little bit easier format for the longer videos. But thank you to everybody that subscribed, that left comments, that learned anything from the video, that may have went out and purchased the equipment and tried it themselves. To have anybody subscribe to the channel is I'm blown away by that. Of course, you guys share the content, and we're gonna have more content coming. I'm gonna try my hardest to not wait 4 months, 5 months to do a follow-up video. But like I said, we've been crazy. The fleet has been keeping us busy, and our regular details have been keeping us busy. So it's not really a lot of time to sit down and shoot videos. And this is my full time detailing, so it's not like that whole spiel. But thank you to everybody. If, like I said, if you guys if you want to see detailing videos that we do, we cover the gambit. We polish. We decon, we clay bar, we do the interiors, we shampoo, we cover the whole gambit of vehicles, or of processes rather. So if you guys want to see stuff like that, if you're interested in it, I know there's a bunch of YouTube channels already dedicated to detailing, but ours is, I'll try to make mine a little bit more user friendly, I guess you could say, for the person that wants to go out there and try it, and they don't want to spend the money on all of the crazy equipment. And you could turn out that we've been doing, well, not as a business, but full time. We've been doing this for 3 years, and I can honestly say that we're using the same chemicals that we were using when we started, and we're getting the same results. The customers are happy. We have repeat customers that call us back that we go to on a regular basis. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is how I look at it. If it's been working, we're gonna keep doing it. The cars are coming. The cars are clean. The customers are happy, which is what is the ultimate goal. They call us. The car is dirty. We show up. We clean it. They're happy. I'm happy. So, if I'm gonna try to push the channel in that direction and try to just use, I might stretch out and, see something that I like, try it, see how it works. But what I'm starting to learn is that sometimes in detailing products, they repeat themselves, and you give me the same product in a different package. But that's another video. Yeah, but thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that left comments. Everybody that watched the video. Like I said, I'm blown away by the fact that anybody even took the time to look at that. I appreciate it, and look out for the next video. I'll see you guys on the next go around. Share the channel, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit the little bell, and I appreciate you guys. See you later.
that part. I didn't say spraying. I was saying suck up the water.